There we are. We are live. Welcome back to Real Talk Tuesday. It's America's famous favorite uncle, Uncle Pudge, is in the house
Listen,
with
it
my
is your favorite
man, my
cousin.
running mate.
Hey, it's your favorite cousin, inmate Jodi 2126913. Cause I am currently serving a 7-day Facebook bid, but that's all right. We still on the podcast today. Listen, we got some really awesome subjects to talk about, and we got our girl Miss Tanya back to hang out with us. How you doing tonight, Miss?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Listen, she
Living
come
life
back.
to the fullest at this moment.
That's all. That's what we love to hear. So listen, how is everybody doing today?
Are we missing?
They late. They black people late. They on the way though. They black people late. So listen, how you doing today?
Okay.
How you doing today, Telly Tell?
I am, dude. After yesterday, I'm doing better.
Okay.
What about you?
You know what? Besides doing the Facebook jail and a long day at work, I'm doing pretty good. But listen though, we're gonna stop everything for a second to wish our brother Adrian Mays. His wife is in labor, I think, at this very simple moment. So we are wishing you,
Wow.
Adrian. We are praying for the best. We wishing for a happy homecoming for the young man that we have today. We're wishing your wife nothing but the best. So everybody, keep our brother Adrian prayers. We're wishing for a safe baby. We're wishing for a safe, happy baby. I'm mad we ain't take no bets on the weight. I mean, he ain't had the baby yet, so it's not too late. So
That's right, Coach A. Congratulations.
My boy Coach A, congratulations on the baby. Yeah, and listen, before anything, Coach A, we better be the first ones to get a picture. You feel me? The first ones.
You can hear that, Rhea? Because that's me.
Yeah, what you watching in the back?
Oh, Wildin' Out. I was watching Wildin' Out.
Black.
You know, I forget these earpieces. Man, they pick up everything.
They pick up everything. So listen though, right? Before we start with our fan question, we want to make sure we show our brother, our CEO, right, some love. So he has a track out with the homie Tony Ultra called Slide. And I think in a few minutes he's gonna play a clip from the song Slide. So please go out and hit that stream button on YouTube, Google Play, Apple Music, StreamYard. I mean not StreamYard, but Spotify. If it plays music, you can find it. So please go out and hit that stream from our brother Be the CEO and our other brother Tony Ultra for the slide. Can't wait. We want to hear it again. I think I done listened to it about 5-6 times this week. So whenever our big dog CEO is ready, we can't wait to hear the track.
Ultra made this beat.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he want they couldn't do this shit, but Ultra can. Cause they too busy hitting niggas up with open hands. I'm about to pocket a parade, I'm talking 100 bands. My kids about to have kids, that's 100 grand. And I rain, but I still bring the thunder and lights, camera action. Say it if I want, then I might run it back. I ain't playing with the funk, niggas might handle that like it's something they don't want. Got the mic in the strap real close to me, niggas don't joke with me. Sing a note, then be blowing dick smoke chimneys. Dig a moat, make a fuck nigga float penny. Wise up, throw you fuck around and go missing. Hey, don't make me slide on you.
Y'all see, homie, don't make me slide on you. Listen, make sure you go get that track, give you something to bump
That's nice.
to. Listen, for all my Florida people, somebody need to get me that slowed down. All right, because it ain't Florida. Slow it down. Somebody need to get me that track slowed down. I'm trying to ride with that mug on 80% and the bass turned up. Okay, but before we get into our fan question, I know we talked about it a little bit on Saturday, but we just want to kind of double down with it today on Real Talk Tuesdays real quick about the young man Henry Ruggs and the incident that happened with him last week about the drunk driving and he hit somebody and killed the young lady. Family talk and
the dog. Don't forget the dog. He killed the dog.
Oh
too.
yeah, he and killed the fur baby. We here at Real Talk. Listen, we do not condone drunk driving of any sort. Matter of fact, we do not condone any driving of any influence. People, it is too many services out there to get you home. It is not that serious. Please, 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 for the sake of yourself and your loved ones and somebody else's loved ones, please do not drive drunk under any influence at all. Please, please, please do not drive drunk. Like I said, we wish all our followers and viewers to get home safe all the time. If you feel any type of way, please do not drive drunk. It is not that serious. And yeah, we just want to know we're not keeping the young lady's family in our prayers, but we're gonna keep the young man Henry Ruggs because he is 22, and a lot of us did a lot of dumb shit at 22, and unfortunately, it happened to cost this man his NFL career and another young lady's life. So please, please, please do not drive drunk. Please find another way home. So with that being said, we are going to hop into our fan questions so we can get all this shared out. Are you guys ready for our wonderful fan question of the night?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
can.
Oh, because it said my mic was muted.
Oh yeah, you was doing a lot of talking, so I muted your mic, but you good now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. So listen, our fan question of the night, and my homeboy sent me this, and he wanted to put some extra on it. He straight up told me, he's like, I don't want to hear about no goody two shoes answers. He wants straight answers. And here's our fan question of the night. He says, if you had to put 5 people on your purge list, right, and you cannot opt out of it, who would be on your list? So I don't know, Miss Tanya, you got anybody that you would want to put on your purse? I can think of a few already for you, and I can think of at least 2 people for Telly. But
man,
are they in the government?
Teresa said my coworkers knock
Let
it
me
off.
go ahead and I'm gonna opt out of that one because they might come to my door.
Listen, but hey, Telly, who you got besides Matt Nagy? Who else would you put on your?
Come on now. You already know, man.
Oh, okay, but besides that first one, who else would you put on?
Man, she would be the first one. I go purge. I mean, I will purge her 4 times.
Damn. Telly, 4 times, bro?
Brother, I will bring her back just to purge her again.
Damn. Damn, it's who else, Telly? Who else you got on that list?
Man, I probably purge Beyonce too, because she get on my damn nerves.
Here we go. I can't name because that would just be rude. Listen. So, and my homeboy know me. So he was like, bro, I'm only gonna give you 4 because we already know number 1 on your list. And I was like, you right. I only need 4 because we know number 1 on my list. Lord, it'd be my cousin. He'd be the first motherfucker to go.
Damn, family like that?
Who's stringing his ass up with the quickness? Who else would be on my list? Who else would be on that list? Oh, I got Telly. I know who else would be on that list.
Your brain doesn't work like
Candace Owens. That bitch got.
I know you would put Candace on that list.
I'm putting Candace Owens on the list. that stupid ass video that we got sent yesterday, that
Right.
dude, he on the list. He right on there.
Oh,
He right on there. Listen. No face, no case. If people come
No
up,
face, no case.
she said people come up 86, it ain't me. Golly. That's a shame. Who else would I put on my list? I can't.
see, it's kind of hard because all I got is a couple of people that I really, really, really dislike in this world. I love everybody except for two people. So
Except for them two.
yeah, except for two people, man. Somebody working to getting on the list. If she keep acting up, I'm like,
Damn. Now she working on the list.
yeah, she
Hey,
she got a moment to redeem herself.
Hey, Amanda said the president, my baby daddy, and a few heifers.
The
How come I can't see
president,
anybody? I can't see anybody's. I
Yo.
can't see the list of people what they say, their comments.
Oh, you gotta get another device and watch it off of Facebook.
That's why. Okay, I got you.
Everybody's saying they can't name no names. Rico say heart too big. I have no one. Rico, use a swell guy. I tell you what, if I got an extra slot, I put somebody in there for you.
Mhm.
What else? I can't think of anybody else besides Otis, Candace Owens, and that dumbass police officer.
Well, if it was up to me, I would just start taking a lot of people out in the government, but that's it. And I got a few names listed, but we'll keep that on the low.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, what is it? Well, Weinstein, he gotta go. Weinstein,
Thank you.
Weinstein gotta
Yes.
go. Got straight.
I hope you. I'll be right there helping you.
I sure appreciate it. Now he got too much. Jamie Pete, Kevin Sam.
whoa, not Kevin Samuels.
Whoa, little boot.
Boosie.
Jamie finna get JP finna get blocked. Don't be talking about my boy Kevin Samuels like that.
I think he just messing with you. I think he trolling you.
He messing with me. Don't do my boy Case.
I think he trolling you.
He pulling a little Nas X on the brother. Don't do that. I love my boy Case. Hey. Man, don't do that. DH, what's up with you, my brother?
What up, man? What's going on?
I'm glad to see you back. Listen, fan question of the night. If you had to have a purge list, who would be on it?
Damn.
Who would be on your first?
Just like pick them out all together, right? Just purge like.
Hey, anybody you got pick 5 people. Who would be on that list? I got at least 3.
Bro.
Famous, no famous, people you
Famous,
hate.
no- I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 right now.
So I don't necessarily have nobody who I would say I want to kill. Got a few people who ask I want to whoop though. That's for certain.
Oh,
you know what?
Know,
Hey, we'll take that. Who asked?
You know,
I was gonna say close enough.
yeah.
And who finna get these hands?
Ooh.
Oh well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I got a scroll of those now.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't necessarily.
Got a lot of those.
I don't necessarily need them to die. I just need them like they gonna feel like they want to though. By the time it's said and done. But man,
Right.
listen, it's a few baby daddies of chick that I used to date who just always used to hate, bro. I never been that dude. Like, I have a baby mama. I never been that dude to feel no type of way towards another dude just because he dated my baby mama. For what? Never been that
why?
dude.
Exactly. Why? I
You know
hope
what I mean?
you do. Shit.
Thank
Get them out my hair.
Thank you. Yeah. I never been that dude, but yeah, a couple of them that definitely I still want to kind of put my hands on. I'm zero tolerant when it comes to dudes, bro. Like I go from 0 to 1,000 real quick, just off little shit, like little shit. You know what I mean? So I definitely, like I said, a couple baby daddies from the past, and I don't even deal with the females no more.
Not Jimmy talking about he got somebody he want to put his hands on. Knock it off, brother Jimmy.
And that's really about it, bro. I don't have too many too many people. I need to put my hand on some of these NFL referees because they dumb as hell too.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
That
yeah,
game
that
last
is
night. Oh,
not gonna lie.
Hey, look at Hey, look here. Hey, Telly, I forgot to call you last night.
no, you wouldn't want to, dude.
Hey,
I was heated up in here.
I knew. I said, hey, listen, I put my ear up, right? I put my ear up to my window because I wanted to see if I could hear you cussing last night.
Oh my God! It was
Bro.
man, dude.
Golly.
Bruh. Look at the superstar that's on the party.
Look at the superstar tonight.
Boom. Hey,
You.
Coming in here with that
mean?
slave hairdo. Girl, you better stop.
y'all so funny.
And she came in here. Look, she came in here.
She came in here fixing it, trying to make
Yeah,
sure she
fluffing it
Go,
up.
girl.
I'm
Everything,
feeling judged.
yeah.
Go, girl.
Listen, I see you. I
feel underdressed now. I gotta go cut
Right,
it.
right?
I gotta
We
get
all in
looking good, man.
Hey, we all in here t-shirts, and she come
Yeah.
in here
Yeah.
full.
Man,
Really?
I'm just trying to get an autograph.
Hey, you know what? Dress for the job you want.
Don't say it's
Dress for the job you want. So listen, Lo, if you had a purge list, who would be on it?
Who?
Who
I know you got some people to put on there.
Me?
Yeah, you.
no, yeah. If you had a list,
Dang. Let me see. Candace Owens, she's on there.
Thank you.
Candace Owens is on there.
What?
That's probably one.
I tell you what.
I might be out of the loop, but who is that?
I'll
Who's who?
send you the video. I'll send you a video.
you better leave Candace alone. I told
We
you.
will
man.
not. We
I
will
don't even
not.
know who she is. What is she? A singer? Is she what does she do?
She thinks
She's
she's
a political
white, but she's
figure.
actually black. She's not.
No,
a
she
political
don't.
figure.
She tells the truth. She just break. You don't want to hear it.
Uh-oh.
Telly,
Uh-oh.
I'm not doing this with you. No,
Lo, we can't hear you, Lo.
Y'all can't hear me?
Now we
We can
can.
hear you now.
She done disappeared. She doing magic and shit.
I wouldn't want to kill anybody. I think I agree with home, but that'd be.
Listen, all right. So we all agree that Candace Owens and a couple of people from the government got to go.
I'm gonna have to look at. I'm
We
gonna
all
have to
in agreement
watch
with
her.
that.
and we all agree that it's a lot of people out here that's gonna get they little hand gonna get definitely hands put on them. Any fuckboy baby daddies out there between me and Durham.
Oh, I got a deacon in the church I want to put my hands on too.
God,
What?
damn, not the deacon.
Whoa, you went a little
Yeah.
deep there. That's a little
Not
deep.
the deacon. Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? Hey, I got time today. Why you put your hands on the deacon?
Hey,
I got time.
Look at this.
nah, bro. He had an input. So like, he had an input that he wanted to put into my
Look here, Jimmy. You ain't putting no
into
hands
a
on no
relationship.
Obama.
Okay.
Boy, he had an input on your relationship.
He tried to put he tried to have an input on the relationship. Okay. Now, mind you, the relationship wasn't like it wasn't normal. I ain't gonna go into details, but it wasn't a normal relationship. But things happen with you. You know what I mean? Like people end up together for whatever reason. But he was out of line. He was out of pocket, and the nigga came. Excuse the word. I don't normally use that word like that, but he came and made a comment, a couple comments on Facebook, like, but he did it from a church page, bro. But we knew it was him. So, because prior to he had inboxed old girl and said some slick to her, like sideways about the whole relationship, but he came. The last time, bro, was recently. He made a comment. He posted some scripture on a video of me singing that she had posted, and yeah. So we did that, bro. I was just like, oh no, I gotta go see him. So like, I gotta just And he was confronted by the pastor, who is actually like my goddad. And I guess he wasn't trying to really hear it. He was like, I felt that it needed to be said, da 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 da. So my goddad hit me up. He was like, hey, get him. He yours. So I gotta go see him, bro. Like, he was like, just don't do it. Don't do it on the church page. Do it on his private page. I said, I ain't doing it on no page at all. I'm gonna go face to face. I like to look you in your eyes when I got something to say to you.
Boy, hey, listen, not to sneak this and Deacon.
Bruh. I'm gonna knock that toupee off his head.
Not God, knock it off.
Bro, knock
it off. Not the toupee.
Bruh.
Leave that man toupee alone.
I gotta get him, bro. I got to. Like, I gotta be face to face with him. So therefore, if he come incorrect, then I can, like, grab him by his tie or something and choke the hell out of him.
Hey, you know what? You know what I just learned a couple weeks ago? Not everybody that's a Christian going to heaven. So maybe he one of them.
Bruh.
Maybe he said, I'm gonna have to put my hands on the
And bro, things is really about how you do things. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it and how you do it.
What?
You know what I mean? Nice. Like, pull a man. And I will, will say that the situation wasn't the best, but if you don't know details about the situation, then you know what I mean? That's my thing. People got to understand, bro. You got to let people live their lives. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what I say or nobody else say. A person going to do what they want to do. Like,
man.
Simple
all
as
day,
that.
every day.
You feel me?
1,000%. Well, hey, we put hands on deacons out here. That's what we at. Ain't nobody safe. So
no.
We're gonna hop into our first question of the night, right? So I called Telly up and hit him up Sunday, and we talked about this for a little minute. And we thought it was a good idea because we see it, we hear it, and people talk about it, but we ain't talked about it on Real Talk. So we want to hear the people, right? Prison love. Like what can somebody, right, explain to me how the hell you fall in love with somebody in prison? And maybe I'm being too harsh, but I'm looking at the situations, and I watch about 5 or 6 YouTube videos a day, right? And I'm just asking, right? We're gonna go around, the 4 of us, and we're gonna talk about it. But I want the people in the comments too to understand that we want to hear what y'all got to say. So I'm opening the floor, right? For the first question of the night. Could you ever date somebody doing a prison bid? Okay, now understand this. There's a difference between jail and prison. All right. When you do prison, you doing at least 2 years plus.
Yeah, you
right?
sitting.
So, and there's a difference between fed prisons. There are only like 5 or 6 of them out here. So like they're way out yonder. So could you see somebody doing fed time? And as of course we know, Lola, we're gonna let you go first. Could you date doing fed time? Prison sentence.
So I want to insert the fact that I'm not above it. Y'all don't think I'm down talking to anybody who's going through this. I myself ain't dealing with nobody. I mean, as soon as you get booked, I mean, they ain't even got your picture yet.
Damn.
What if they
I'm
innocent?
just letting you know now.
God.
You ain't sending no $100 money?
Nothing. No. No. Don't get me wrong. Now, if we were out here, we were making moves, and you were looking out for me, am I gonna look out for you? Yes, but we don't go together. This is strictly off love. This is just me doing what I'm supposed to do.
What?
You out of there? The judge broke us up.
Damn.
Huh? The judge broke us up. I ain't have nothing to do with that. The judge did that.
What you saying? You done before first appearance court?
Oh yeah. What? I'm old. We don't got. What was your dumb ass doing? That's between you and the judge and everybody else. I'm out of here. So yeah.
Well, prison
don't go to
sentence,
jail
right?
with me, honey.
On the prison sentence or Port Manatee?
Jail, traffic court, prison. It don't matter. No.
Hey, she said she ain't you got unpaid tickets. You can't be in her face.
Look, I do get pulled over and know he did something wrong. He like, man, all right, it's been real. I love you.
Hey,
that part.
What, you holding the shorty down? Why she do a fair bid?
Bruh, listen.
Yeah, let's hear
hold it down. Hold it down in terms of, I mean, I'll look out, send some stuff. We can have some phone conversation. I mean, again, it's kind of like Lo was saying. It also depends on who it is. What, like, I know you got people that actually meet people in prison. Like, you met them there, like your homegirl, or, you know, for the females, your homegirl dude in there, and one of his cellmates or something heard about you and, you know, stuff like that. They actually like TV shows about this. But as far as if I'm dating a chick and she get locked up, woo, bruh.
I mean, we talking about prison time now.
We're talking about prison time.
8,
Boom.
9 years.
You done got how many? What?
You done got like 8, 9 years. You stand?
Baby, you might as well just put in your head that I'm out here smacking some other cheeks. But you can rep that, bro.
Funky.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, bro. That ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Like, what may happen when you get home, that may be something different, but it's like, I think it's selfish of an individual, male or female, and of course, most of the time the situation is the male. But I think it's selfish to ask your lady to wait on you, to wait for you. I had an uncle, bro. I had an uncle who you know had to go away, you know, back in the day, but. I mean, he married my auntie now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They married now. But like he said, I couldn't expect her to wait on me. I got sentenced to 12 years. He did 9, bro. It's like, I couldn't expect her to wait on me, you know, after I'm doing, you know, for me to do 9 years. Like, yeah, I was doing what I did, you know, whatever. And yeah, it was benefiting both of us. But how can I expect her to wait on me? You know what I mean? And like, I think, first of all, if you go, even if your chick is telling you she waiting on you, nah, bro, I wouldn't be believing it, because it's like, bro, like, how can you? Nah, hell, no. I'm sorry, me, no. Find the answer. Nah, I can't do it. I'll see you when you get out, though.
Listen, Telly, what about you?
Yo.
You dating somebody in prison?
Man, let me tell you something. See, I got this story for you. It was a while back, man, and I was looking at some show, Locked Up, whatever, and they had the female prisoners on there and everything, and I'm looking and I'm like, damn, some of these chicks are cute. And it was bad out here on the dating scene for me. So, you know, I went and looked it up, you know, like, let me look up some female prisoners. I want to see what's to it, because I heard about people pen paling. I'm scrolling through the profiles and I'm like, some of these chicks are cute, you know, and I'm like, man, let me see. Then I thought about reaching out, like, wait a minute, these chicks in prison. They could rob me when they get out. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. As far as being with somebody, like if I was dating, like I told my wife this, I don't know. And I'm like, you get locked up, it's over with. I ain't waiting for nobody. I don't care if they give you 30 days, I'm out here. Shit. I'm being real, man.
Listen,
Man,
I see that you being real, right? But I wanna go back to a comment Rhea made right quick, right? She said that there's situations where you've been with somebody for years, right? And then they go to jail. So if you've had an established relationship with somebody and then they go in, does that change the conditions of you
I'm
waiting?
out here. It's the bottom line. I don't care. I can be with you for 50 years. I can be 65. I'm out here.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting on nobody.
I'm feeling though. That's real. That's real.
Shit.
All right. So listen, right? Listen, I got another one. So I watched this video, right? And I watched a couple YouTube videos. This is my little research before the show. And I watched this one, right? This is the situation. Hear me out. Old girl is she's a therapist, and she met dude while he was in jail. She fell in love with dude. She got married to dude, and they had a baby. I'm gonna tell you the part that's gonna get you. You ready?
Talk about another female because it wasn't me.
You ready for this? The nigga had not one, not two, but 3 murder charges. The nigga had 2 life sentences and was on death row. And then on top of all that, had a burglary charge and possession of an illegal firearm while on probation. Yet they got married. They have 2 kids together, and they are fighting for their marriage. Can somebody, I'm gonna get you 1 second, DH. I'm gonna get you 10 seconds. Can somebody, right, explain to me what in the entire fuck? Miss Tanya, you been listening? You heard everything we said?
No, not everything.
Well, synopsis is: would you date somebody in prison?
No.
Oh, okay. See, there we go. You say no. So can somebody explain to me? And I'm gonna let DH go because he had his hand raised. What in the entire fuck is going on here?
I just had the question. First of all,
what's up?
Hold on. I just want to make sure I heard you. They met while he was in prison.
Yeah, she was a therapist.
That's even worse.
So
she's a therapist. She's a counselor. She's a grief counselor in prison.
On what countdown did he miss to make these babies?
Yeah, they got 2. Okay, she got 2 kids by this dude in prison.
Why he was in prison?
Yes, she met him while he was.
And she clearly knew his charges, but
yes.
I'm trying to figure out the.
So what's his charges?
Oh, he has 3 murder charges, 2 life sentences, and is currently on death row.
So he gonna die, come back, he gotta do life again. Then he gonna die again, and then when he come back again, they're gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's exactly. You heard it exactly right.
I'm just trying to figure out where is bro? It's just low self-esteem.
Let me tell you something. It's not anything but her. It's a mental disorder.
Yeah, it's low self-esteem. She needs the therapy.
Yes, she has. She's the one that at somewhere in her life, she has lack of love. She's got self-worth issues. So there's issues going on in her head that she thought that someone in prison could love her the way she wants. And of course he's going to do it because what other love is this nigga going to get? None. So he might as well take it and run with it while he can, because he's going to give her everything that he wants because they love each other. And she knows that he can't get it. So why not, baby? I mean, he's going to take her for whatever. Oh, I do love her. No, nigga, you want whatever she can get you, to be honest.
And for him, inmate, I 100% understand why you're so okay with that. And in the interview, right, he looked them camera people dead in their face and said, even though she's only allowed 2 conjugal visits a year, okay, once every 6 months.
She didn't get fired from her job?
I guess she quit so it wouldn't be a conflict of interest, right?
Oh, okay.
He said, when she's not here with me, I expect her, right, to be 100% faithful to him.
I bet she was too. I guarantee she was.
Listen, I can't.
You're right. You're right. I know you are.
I can't guarantee this, right?
All I know is that she was hitting line of coke stronger than what Whitney Houston was hitting.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm
hey,
dead.
Jodi.
What's
Let
up?
me ask you a question, Jody. Was
What's
this
up?
a white woman?
Absolutely.
Was it a white woman?
Listen, we was gonna touch on that next,
Never mind.
okay? It seems to be every single time there's an inmate prison situation, marriage and love, it's always a black inmate and a white woman. I didn't want to bring peace into it, but it always seems to be like that. Right? But I'm just trying to figure out, because I'm telling y'all this. I want, this is why we bring it to real talk. Understand the logic. This man, like DH said, he got die, come back, die one more again, and then they're gonna kill his ass. And then he'll be
Not
free.
really. Life is really just 25 years. So he just got to do 75 years and make it.
No.
Telly, he's on death row, Telly.
He on death row.
He got 50. He got 50 years, and then after he do the 50 years, he pick a date on when he want to be.
So he'll be 100 and something before he can get out.
But that's if he survived. That's if
he got life without parole. That's messed up,
right? But my understanding is I'm trying to figure out, right? And this is the part where I'm trying to be a little bit real, right? I'm trying to figure out what is the mental state of these women that commit their lives to these men who are never going to see the light of day. This man can't hold you at night. This man can't take you to the movies. Y'all can't go on a date. You can't get. And for me, I'm trying not to be shallow, but like this man can't even drop off regular dick. So I don't understand, right? What is the absolute point? And then I'm gonna give you this. This is why I left it at the end. And then they were talking about their marriage, and they were talking about they're having trust issues within the marriage, right? And the trust issues weren't with her, they were with him. She didn't trust him with motherfuckers inside the jail. I'm sitting there looking like, make this shit make sense. So you up here tripping because you think your man out here playing booty bandit with somebody else in prison?
Unless she worried about him hooking up with like the other female guards or something like that. But
okay. All right, and that was a good thing, right? That was a good thing, DH, and I looked that up, right? I did the research today. I fucked around and went down that rabbit hole this morning. It's a maximum security prison, so there are no women security guards. It's nothing.
Yeah, so then I mean 9 times out of 10, that's what she gonna be worried about other dudes. I mean, nigga got life in prison. Like he know he. Wow. Wow.
Wait. I got one more. So there's another one, right? She met dude while he was in prison, right? They fell in love because she was one of the cafeteria workers. They fell in love, okay? And she already had a daughter. And the daughter says, this man has been more of a father to me than my own father was from behind bars. Here, wait. So in dedication, him being such a good father and always there emotional and mentally, she got an entire tattoo sleeve of her inmate stepfather on her fucking arm.
Nah.
Both of them chicks are mentally gone. Whole household messed up.
Stuff at the camera. I'm dead.
I think Lola left because she's sick of our shit.
Did you see her throw something at the camera?
I did see her throw something at the camera. She's sick of our shit. Lola, what's up? Don't leave. Come back. Come back, Lola.
Bro, y'all, this.
Let me tell you something. She's mentally ill. She got her daughter in the same damn status.
So listen. At this point, right? I was like, maybe he put something in her spaghetti. You know, maybe he put something in her Alfredo because this shit don't.
Nah, what happened was she ain't had none in a while. Okay. And of course, clearly he ain't have none.
Okay.
And when he locked her up in that back room, wherever they went at,
he gave her that
put
ride.
that thing on. He unleashed that prison. Business. He unleashed that prison pressure, and she didn't know how to act. And this dummy acting like he was coming home tomorrow, or hell, even next month, and that it was gonna be that every night. Like, are you kidding me? So clearly what she needs to do is she needs to turn her therapy license in and she needs to go find a therapist.
Long enough there, it felt like.
Listen, Lola, what's up? You seem deterred by our conversation. What's up?
I'm flabbergasted. I can't. I can't. What? Especially when you involve the children, regardless of the age, right? It's like, oh, it's just too much. It's too much. It makes my brain hurt. I can't with the prison. The love in prison. Wow. And a whole sleeve. A whole tattoo.
She got in it.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
a little
showed
much.
in this interview.
That's a little much.
Listen,
that's my stepdaddy.
Who that? How your daddy and daughter dance gonna go? And this nigga behind bars.
They gonna zoom.
That's low, Jodi. That's low.
Hey, they gonna zoom. Hey, all I know is I'm about to show my daughter extra love. Cause nigga, we will never. That's crazy though, bro.
And so this one's for the ladies, okay? Imagine you finally think of a wedding day, and you in prison. They got married in prison. Married in prison. So when you said your I do's, it was a nigga standing next to you with a shotgun. Okay? You ain't trying to escape.
Nigga standing there like this.
So it's like,
got to put the ring on like this and shit.
The ring could only be so much money because they couldn't have anything valuable because they didn't want to fight over it. So it has to be a certain point.
At least the wedding colors weren't hard to pick.
Yeah. She didn't. He didn't have to worry about a tux.
She matched his green or blue, whether he in state or fed.
He laughed.
Terrible.
Listen, I was just wondering, right? Imagine your wedding day inside a prison, a maximum security prison in the middle of February in Colorado, because that's where the one chick got married at. Like, I
already told you it would be a no-go for me to even date someone in prison. So to even imagine to marry somebody in prison, that's just not in my head.
I mean, these women did it though. That is the whole point. And you have people who consistently date and marry people in prison. And it seems to be, and like I said, I wasn't trying to bring color into it. It seems to be the majority of white women dating these black men in prison. It's just like, I feel like there's a high, low self-esteem there. There's self-esteem issues within itself, right?
Especially then you want to date a murderer at that.
Right, and it wasn't like you dated somebody who just had a long sentence. Bruh, these chicks, the one who had 3 murder charges.
It's not like it's a drug sentence. These are murders.
Uncle Punch, what you got? I know you got something you want to say.
Man, you heard what I said, man.
He said,
I'm out here. Let alone, man, I can't date no murderer. Because that ain't that wasn't a misunderstanding. You took somebody's life. So
3 times.
Man, what you gonna do for me if I leave the toilet seat up? You know, you might, man, motherfucking put an axe in my back or something, man. You know,
my mouth too slick. My mouth too slick.
I mean, but you know what? I do know women that actually date prisoners, but they not in there. They on their way getting out, and you know, and they take them in, and they love them. And then they wind up cheating on the chicks and stuff, and
I've seen that.
beating the hell out of them. And I sit back and look, what the fuck you expect? This motherfucker got out of jail. You didn't get him on motherfucking Match.com. You found him on PrisonNet. You know, like, come on. You didn't meet him on eHarmony or nothing. You met him on Inmate Connection. You know, like, so you expected Prince Charming coming out of the prison. Nah, man.
I also have an issue because to me, there's certain things that I feel that a man should be able to do to take care of a female. And you can't do that while you're in prison. And that's not just sex. That's financially and emotionally and being able to take care of a household. And you're not going to do that by being in prison. What you doing? I have to take care of you. I got to send you, put some money on your books. Hell no, that ain't going to happen. Sorry, buddy.
Damn, she said I ain't do. Well, like the thing is this, right? And I think me, Telly, and DH, we can all agree to this one, right? And I'm not trying to incriminate nobody on here, but we can agree to this one. How many times have we been in a situation we were out here smashing a chick, all for the simple fact that her baby daddy or her boyfriend was in jail in the moment? Okay, when I tell you that was some of the most convenient pussy I ever had, so you mean to tell me I got access for the next
And you don't have to worry about it later.
And then after that, you just gonna leave me the hell alone like this shit never happened? I'm in it to win it. I'm talking about I'm gonna shut up. I'm walking around in this nigga robe and house slippers. Yeah, nigga, I'm in your shit while you not here. And I'm talking about he on the phone. He'll like, I got people watching the house. You better not have no other nigga over there. I'm sitting there looking about, well, nigga, you must ain't got on watching good enough, because bitch, I'm in here. I'm talking about she gotta replenish all your snacks, your doves. That shit was great. I used all of that.
Well,
all of
man, look, let me tell you, man.
Let me tell you.
I had a chick like that, man, and it's a while ago. So I met her, and then we was hanging out, and then I was like, man, told my cousin I met this chick. I say, hey, she got a friend, so we go up there, hang out with them. She was like, man, my dude in jail, and I was sitting up here like, cool, you ain't got to tell me nothing. So
oh shit,
I'm hitting her, and we hanging out, we talking, I'm hitting her. And it's just, you know, because I understand the situation. So dude to get out and he can take over. You know, he can take over. I ain't got to be bothered. Oh, no. She tried to switch it up. She was like, I want to be with you. I was like, oh, no. This is a temporary situation.
Hey, Telly, you gotta do like I did. I told that bitch I don't date cheaters. You couldn't hold your nigga down in jail, bitch. I don't think you can hold me down at work. I don't date cheaters. I'm sorry.
Oh no, dude! I'm like, I didn't sign up for the lifetime package. This is my free trial period. You know, once the trial expires, I'm not renewing. You know, like he can have you. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Forget about me.
I'm about to take my debit card information out this motherfucker.
Your subscription is gone.
Right. Oh, like, man, I am not doing that.
Y'all tripping.
It's real talk, though. That's why we call it real talk, because it's like, bro, how many times we done been in a situation where you've been smashing the bitch because that nigga in jail? Like, come on, bro. I've been there. And it's just
start like, with you single? Well, kind of. How do you mean, kind of?
Well, my nigga in jail right now, say less.
Oh, okay.
Say less.
Wow.
No problem. I totally understand what the situation is at the moment. Like you gotta love it, you know. And the whole time you be in there, I'm talking about, and then I be trying to put some extra oomph into it because I want you to think about me when this nigga get out.
I'm cool.
Like, you couldn't do 30 more days.
Hey, I had a bitch hit me up one time and told me, hey, this nigga done violated probation, so you might be back in the game. I said, who? Bet, say less.
Hey, you sitting up here looking like, what's his probation status? Like, yeah, he violated.
Hey, matter of fact, I almost wanted to be petty and show up to that nigga court date to see what the real verdict was, because the bitch wouldn't hit me up fast enough. I'm about to show up to his court date.
It's kind of fun being a side nigga sometimes.
It is, especially when
it is.
But you said you were about to show up to his court date. Make sure that dude gets out. You got a couple more weeks.
More support.
More weeks to smash.
More support. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. As disrespectful as I was, I didn't touch that nigga PlayStation. Now, there's a certain line you cross, and you just don't cross that one. I left that man PlayStation alone. Okay?
Hey, what you say? I'll drop all this gear in your lady, but I ain't gonna touch your game system.
I ain't gonna touch your game system, bro. That's mad. Hey, that motherfucker gonna collect dust before I touch it. If anybody touch it, brother, it wasn't me. I am not gonna mess up.
Man code, baby, man code.
Hey, I'm not gonna mess up.
I didn't even know that was a code. Oh my
man
God.
Code. Don't touch my game system.
You don't want another man's game system. I used to hate that shit. Come in the house.
Hey,
somebody got my system on. Oh no.
Hey, right, you don't mess with his NBA 2K career mode. You don't mess with his Madden Road to Glory, and you don't fuck with a man's loadout on Call of Duty. No. Leave that man Call of Duty loadout alone. Because if I come back and I'm on level 85 and I left on level like 60, oh, somebody gotta die. Somebody got to die. Why is it
fat?
Somebody. I touch everything in our house, but not that PlayStation.
Nah.
But listen though. We're gonna slide over. We're gonna slide over to the next subject. And as much as I didn't want to talk about this, I asked Telly. I said we got to talk about it, right? And everything that's going on with this crazy ass shit. I dare to ask the question, and it's hurting my head. Do you think maybe, just motherfucking maybe, we would have been better off with Trump after everything Joe Biden put us through the last almost year? Do you think we would have been better off with this orange haired dumb motherfucker? Ugh, that hurt my heart to say that. Tell me what you got, brother.
You know when you're silent and can't really think, and you have to sit there and think about that. You know that's a fucked up situation.
Right. That's why I was gonna let Telly go first. I seen your face. You was me and her talk. We talk. I'm gonna let Telly go first. Telly, what you think?
Look here, man. It's like I already told you. Some things the orange man did, I agree with. Some of the things he said, I agree with. Overall, I think if he would have been reelected, we'd have still seen the same problems we're seeing now. Only thing different is Joe Biden out here losing his damn mind trying to mandate a vaccine, But as far as all the economic stuff and everything, Trump would have got this. This is something Biden inherited from Trump. Now, are we better off? Shit, I think we about in the same boat. It's equal shit.
It's just one problem versus another.
Yeah, I mean, really, at the end of the day, because Trump was dangerously close to having the world turn on him. He bombing people in the middle of the night, not telling folks. That's some dangerous shit, man. Like, we waking up to the news.
Black people like nothing's wrong.
Right, it's crazy. So he had to go, but this motherfucker up there, Uncle Joe, man, he's starting to trip a little bit. It's like, hold on, man, let's calm down.
Hold on, we're gonna clarify that right now. We're not calling him Unc. Unc is a privilege. If somebody calls you Unc, that means you are respected and loved in the Black and Latino culture. Unc is our thing. Okay, that's Grandpa Joe. That's Grandpa.
Yeah, I just found out how old he was. I'm like, God damn.
Hey, that's sleepy, creepy Joe. That's what we're gonna refer to him.
I ain't say creepy Joe. Now, man. Call him sleepy. I ain't gonna call him.
I just think his dementia is setting in, so I don't know if he really knows what he's doing.
You think the man got dementia?
Yeah,
he may have. How old he is?
You know what? I work with dementia and Alzheimer's for the last, I'm going to say 17 years. And he's really, to me, if you watch him, he's got the beginning stages of dementia. They're just fighting it. They're fighting it. And I don't know how long that's going to last.
Well, he in the wrong line of damn work to have dementia.
Yeah, I don't even know how to
like, you got to do that when you work at Burger King or something. Like, you forget to put cheese on somebody's Whopper, but you can't be running them country with
that's why he's got people doing it for him.
Well, look,
bro, say you in the wrong line of work. I don't want you forgetting cheese on my Whopper either. The fuck?
But I'm just saying, at least I can bring my burger back in there and let you correct it.
Hey, what you say, DH? You can't break a country back and say, "Hey, bro,
yeah, you can't blow some shit up and then say, "Oh, my bad, I ain't mean to do that." Wow.
Well, that I'm with Telly on that one. I wake up in the morning, this nigga done bomb somebody in the middle. He's like, "Bro, what the fuck, bro? You didn't even tell us."
It's tough, brother. It's tough to say. I will say this. I don't know if it's my turn, but I'm just.
Nah, you good, brother. Go ahead.
I will say this. Donald Trump is an excellent businessman. Okay, let's be clear. Business.
I don't know about that.
No, business.
He's not.
Like investments, all that type of shit. That's him. You know his biggest problem. He didn't know how to shut the hell up.
That part.
He felt like he could say whatever he wanted to say, and it was okay. He was talking as a regular person would talk, and you couldn't, bro. Like in your position, you can't do that. That was one of his probably biggest issues. But it's like, I mean, personally, I don't really dive too deep in politics, bro. I'm gonna be real, because it's like it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. Like, you know what I mean? When you kind of think about it, it's like neither one of them really was no better than the other. So it's kind of like maybe stick to the one that you was used to at that time. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But his biggest problem, and what most people had a problem with Trump with, is his mouth, his tweeting. Like, first of all, bro, how the hell you got that much time to be tweeting or even think of tweets to tell somebody to tweet? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're supposed to be running the country, and just
And
him
you know you're messed up when they take your tweet away from you.
doing like stupid stuff. You know what I mean? So
with that part, yeah, he was doing stupid shit. But one of the things I will say, Trump's tweets were reactionary than they were just him tweeting. He was always tweeting about some shit somebody else said about him. So Trump was looking, I'm gonna correct this motherfucker, and it's just like, bruh, you don't have to correct somebody all the time.
That's his narcissism. That's where his narcissism came in.
You don't have to. And the Fox News was fake news, and they were out to get him. All I'm saying is, bruh, if you wasn't doing as much wrong as they claim you was doing, they wouldn't have as much shit to talk about. My old daddy used to tell me all the time. My pop said, if there's smoke, there's fire. If 20 people said it, it's gonna be some truth to it. All these people telling us you doing crooked shit, all these people ain't lying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I miss him talking, because he would always give me something, especially when he said, we got people out here dying that never died before. I was too through with him. I knew the truth. I had to tune in every time just so he can give me something. I was like, he was entertaining. I mean, that dude killed me.
I will say this and forever say it. Joe Biden is the most boring president ever, because Trump had us on our feet every fucking week.
Hell yeah, he boring.
That Trump
He's too old to be making.
You got people dying that ain't never died before, and I'm like, wait, what the what?
Right, I'm like, what the hell? We got vampires walking around. We got immortals out here. I was like, dang.
I blame his team. I blame his team too for letting that even get out.
He said it live, DH. That what that nigga do. He said it live.
I would have threw a dress shoe at that nigga head, just bro. Like soon as he said, bro, like no way.
But Trump say that people dying that they never died before. It ain't no dumber. It ain't no dumber than Biden being like, oh, first responders, they need to get fired if they don't take the vaccination shot. What are you gonna do to back up the first responders? Or we're just gonna get the National Guard and the federal whatever. They're gonna come in and do their job. So I said, let me ask you a question, right? So make sense, Trump. Let me make Sleepy Creepy Joe. All right, Sleepy Creepy Joe, holla at your boy. So the paramedic EMTs that been doing this job for 15, 20, 25, 30 years, that are trained, have this shit down pat. You're gonna replace them with a 24-year-old that's just trying to get a free education? That's what you doing? That's the route you want to take because they don't want to take this vaccination?
They got EMTs in the military. You probably replace them with them. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
want the
then that means that they're
military.
going to be, then they're going to lose their people for what they're supposed to be used for.
I know. I'm saying I wouldn't want the military walking my neighborhood because although I did serve, I still don't want to see my brethren walk in the neighborhoods, man. Like, the hell is this? Like, no, man. We just got 2 bad presidents in a row. We got to get about these bad relationships, man.
We need to tell the next president debate. We need to be single for a while. As America, we need to be single so we can figure out. We need some time for self-healing. We need to be single as a country.
For real.
We need a break.
We need to be out here.
We need to do
America
better
need to
in the
be out here.
primary.
What's up, Lola?
We need to do better in the primary. The problem is Americans don't realize the power that we hold as a
Not
unit.
every president, Rhea.
We let 1%. we let 1% control our ass, and that's the biggest problem there.
That's true. We need to figure out, man. I've said that it's too much of a gap between the 1% and the rest of us. We need some balance in this country because it's ridiculous.
But do you think that either one of these, you think Mr. Cheeto or Sleepy Creepy would have been able to give us that balance? Like when we're looking at what Joe Biden's done in the time he's been in office, right, versus what Trump did in the 4 years he's been in office. Trump put us in a racial divide. 100%. He put us in a racial divide. And Creepy Sleepy Joe is putting us in a divide where you got the vaccinated against the non-vaccinated. You got Pope,
Well,
so it just
well, you know
like
what? Joe ain't really do that. That debate has raged on for a few years now. Because at first it was this vaccine, but before then it was just vaccination because people were saying vaccines and vaccinations cause autism, and a lot of people wasn't getting their children vaccinated, and people was like, "Oh, you stupid," and other people like, "Well, you stupid for getting your kid vaccinated." So the vaccine divide has actually been raging for a while. It's just with this new vaccine, the COVID vaccine, it just really just blew up even more. It's crazy that people want to fight over something that's really just your personal choice and not anybody else's business. They got people out here lying about the shit. Aaron Rodgers lying about being vaccinated because he don't want to get the blowback in. It's like, dude, it's just crazy, man. Joe got the divide. Trump had a divide. I mean, and the bad thing about it is, shit, when 2024 roll around, it's going to be Joe versus Trump. So we're going to be in the same situation of having to pick. Shit. So it's like, damn.
Well, at this point, it's like, bruh, we've been in this situation. So it's like you got one person saying it's the lesser of two evils. You got other people saying I wanted this guy. So it's like, where do you think we're at right now when we look at that at the situation, like in this 1 year? Because Biden didn't do all this vaccination shit, but his motherfucker's been doubling down on these mandates. Like you literally have people getting fired, people who've been nurses and CNAs and doctors. You have doctors that are like, I don't want to take this shot. Those are the people we're supposed to listen to. So if the doctors are like, I don't want to take this shot, you got heads of hospitals being like, I don't want to mandate this shit in my hospital. That should tell you something. But for the fact that you're not listening to those people, right? It's like, bruh, what are you doing?
Well, I just seen they were just discussing this in the government, and the one guy was talking to Fauci, and they were just, they had that discussion, and they were trying to figure out, like, the scientists that are dealing with it right now. They said how many of them have taken the vaccine, and how many empty desks do you guys have? And they were like, well, we can't come up with an answer right now. I'm unsure. He's like, well, I know. you know, and it was like a lot. And he's like, so you expect the United States of America to take this shot when the damn scientists that are dealing with it won't even take it.
I mean,
He was,
I can say this. With that, Joe was on that shit. At least Trump would have been like, well, if the scientists don't want to take it, then fuck it. Ain't nobody got to take it. You take it if you want to. Or you could just drink some bleach. Whatever.
Right. Yeah, when he said
Definitely
that,
said
when I
that.
was like, man, that's it.
Yeah.
This dude is wild. But then you gotta think about it, man. Think about this. Trump didn't want to leave office. He like that guest, you know, when you throw a party and you throw on the bullshit music and they still sticking around, you like, that's your cue to get the fuck out. He didn't want to leave. That man caused an insurrection. Them people stormed the Capitol. His followers are fucking dangerous, like dangerous. They want to overthrow government and shit. So he's like, do you really want him back in? or we want to ride with Joe for 4 more years?
We want him back in.
Think about it.
I wish we had a third option or something, man.
We want him back in, Telly.
Be quiet, Jimmy.
Mickey Mouse back.
Hey, think about this though. If Trump had these idiots storming the Capitol, which I totally don't agree with, because I think 3 people lost their lives because of some stupid shit.
More than 3. I think it was 6.
Oh, okay, 6. 6 people lost their lives because of some stupid shit. Now, the one white girl, I don't really care for her getting shot. That man told you to stop, you didn't stop, your dumb ass got shot. It is what it is on that point. Right? But like for the fact that, right, you had Trump storming the office, and then you got Biden with his dumbass decisions, like got people in the medical field and first responders dropping like flies. You have people who are being forced to make life decisions. You know what I'm saying? You got people, and Telly, you are one of them. You were in the hospital for at least 3 weeks with fucking COVID.
26 days, dude. 26 days.
You were in the hospital 26 days with COVID, my brother, right? And we pray for you every single day. We made sure we showed you love.
Oh shit, I'm still feeling the effects. You seen what I told you yesterday.
But Telly, you don't want to get the fucking shot.
Dude, I don't trust anything.
My brother, and I dealt with this shit personally. My brother was in the hospital for 45 days. And for like a good week, he was on a ventilator and they never took him off. At one point, I felt like I was this close from losing my brother to COVID. And yet when he got out of the hospital, I don't believe he took the fucking shot. So that just goes to tell you something. Even people who are almost dying from this shit don't want to take the vaccination. That
but
tells
do you know
something.
what administration's fault that is? You got to remember, we should have shut down our borders. We should have shut down travel.
It's
we
true.
saw
It
what was
was
happening
Trump.
over there in China.
Trump did play it off like
they chose borders over humans. So I would much rather have somebody who unknowingly, wait, we're both looking at money, right? They were both looking at money, but one is trying to save people, at least put people at ease, because if nothing else, people feel it's the placebo effect. But Trump administration should have shut down our borders and protected our people that way.
I 100% agree with you. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is why is our shit still open? Like, you so worried about these shithole countries. Don't worry about the one that got this shit kicked off in the first place. But whatever though, that's your problem.
Shoot, we could say the same thing about Creepy Joe.
Creepy Joe.
You know, let's be honest.
What can we say about Creepy Joe?
What we gonna say about Creepy Joe?
Talking about how Trump didn't close the borders, but what do we got to say about Creepy Joe? What he doing for foreigners and immigrants and everything?
I was just gonna say that.
What is he doing for them?
You they're gonna All right, so I know you know about what he did for the Asians. They're being taken care of. We know the Afghan refugees being taken care of. We know that they're talking about some stuff with the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, for something that happened during Trump's term, and he said he's trying to fix that problem. And then if we talking about January 6th, let's talk about the whole story. Why aren't we talking about the 20 years we spent in Iraq, Afghanistan?
that started
We
with
all
the
agree that was
Republican
bull
administration.
crap too.
Man, that was the Bush era, though, man.
No,
hey,
we were in
That's
Iraq for Bush, Obama, Trump, and
Obama
Biden
was
just took
trying
the
to
top.
clean
So
that
it's
up.
everybody's
He
fault.
actually cleaned that up. And
It's
you know my
everybody's fault.
feeling.
Yeah, he did.
We was
Bring
feeling that with
Obama
Obama
back.
and Trump. So
Bring
Obama and Trump.
Obama back. No, it's not.
You know what?
No, we
You
ain't
know
gonna
what?
lump them together.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So
you gotta
if you
lump
had
them
to pick
together,
a president,
You can't play
Who-
favorites. You gotta lump them together.
who would you pick? Let's go around the table. I want people in the comments too. If you had to pick a president, who would you pick? I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna just throw this name out here. Right? If you ain't from Florida, you don't know. But fuck it, I say Grady Judd. Hell, I let Grady Judd be president.
Heck nah, you crazy.
He's fair. Grady Judd. Fair.
Hey, that boy don't play no games, boy.
Grady Judd don't play no games. Because a couple years ago, right? we had an incident in Florida. Tell you if you're not familiar. A couple years ago, we had an incident in Florida, and this guy shot a state trooper and killed the state trooper. And one of the state troopers was white, and the dude that shot the state trooper was black, and the state trooper was white. And when they caught up with the dude on a high-speed chase on the interstate, they shot his car up. The police shot his car, put 80 bullet holes in his car, and everybody was tripping off. They say Sheriff Grady Judd only did that because the dude was black and blah blah blah. They tried to make it a whole race issue. So about 5 or 6 months later, you had another dude, right? Another black dude. He ended up shooting a black state trooper, and she was like 1 month pregnant. And when they finally caught up to this dude, they had him in the house, and he came out shooting. They shot this motherfucker 124 times. And when they asked Grady Judd why you shot this man 124 times, Grady Judd say, "Well, remember when y'all called me racist and said I only go after people who kill certain people? Well, that was a lie. He killed a black cop, and we shot his ass 124 times. And the only reason why we shot him 124 times because we ran out of bullets." So I say,
man,
you know what?
Listen.
God damn it, I go with Grady Judd as president. I say, you know what, Grady Judd.
So if we want to smoke another memorable moment with him, we were going through the hurricane in Irma, and everybody was looking for shelter, and he told all the pedophiles that they could not. They like if you have sexual background, you cannot come in our shelters. And he was so unapologetic about it. Like he was like, "Listen, you better figure out what you gonna do because you won't be coming up in any of our shelters." Period. And everybody was like, "You can't do that shit." Me, not with my. He said, "Listen, with our kids, you won't be coming up here. You give a damn." And I said, I rock with him. I loved
it. I loved it. So, hey, you with me, Lola with me. We going Grady Judd for president. Telly, who would you? Obviously, Telly going with Obama.
But if you talking about new candidates, if I got a couple, I don't know this dude name, but he black and he a Republican, and I listened to him talk, and I like that brother got it on the ball. I wouldn't mind voting for him. And it's another one that's a Democrat. It's what was that? That young brother who was running on the Democrat, Corey. What's his name? Corey something. I forgot. He out of Jersey, I think. Huh?
Oh, Jersey.
Yeah, he out of Jersey. Corey something. Man, I forget. I gotta look it up. But it's two young black dudes, one in each party. I wouldn't mind, voting for them because when they were speaking, they on the ball, man. Look, I don't have really any party affiliations. I want the motherfucker who's gonna fix the problem. I listen to Mark Rubio. Rubio, hey man, I like some of the things he said. Shit, the truth be told, I like Rudy Giuliani. I like what he did in New York about cleaning up crime. You look at the crime rate and gun usage rate in New York, it dropped dramatically when he was the mayor. And I'm like,
who did the stop and frisk for no damn reason?
No, he Donald Trump's lawyer.
Yeah.
And did he do stop and frisk?
He did the stop and frisk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
But you know what? It's your answer. Tanya, who would you want? Who your next president candidate?
I'm gonna go with Biden.
Biden?
I know. I'm gonna go with Tupac.
Who?
She said Tupac.
Tupac. You know what? Fuck it. You know
that's right. Cory Booker. That is his name. That brother is on point.
I tell you what, right? I'm gonna make my pick for president right now. If you vote me in office, okay? If you vote me in office, I can guarantee you the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of Roger Goodell as the NFL commissioner. His ass gotta fucking go.
You can't do
that. Fucking go. He gone. As the president, I can do what I want. I'm putting a playoff in college football, 8 teams, right? If pedophiles, gotta go. If you rape a kid, you get the death penalty. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There will no longer be death row in my country. Gotta go. You kill somebody.
Do me a favor. Do me one favor and just up the medical pay more than it is, because these nurses, doctors, and CNAs, they just not making anything.
We taking money. I'm pulling our resources from other countries. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. We need to fix this shit first. Okay. Our kids will be getting lunch, breakfast, and a meal to take home from fucking school, from kindergarten to high school. You'll get a meal to take home. I'm putting healthier foods in the motherfucking school. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm fixing the homeless problems. There's no reason why we got homeless people and we got empty buildings in these urban areas. You got all these empty warehouses and shit. You got people homeless. How about we spend a little money and put them buildings up? Like, I don't understand what the problem be, but maybe I'm just nearsighted. What else? Oh, I'm gonna get. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me a real black woman as president, my vice president. I'm gonna get a real black woman, because you know what? You get you a real black woman as vice president. One country safe. No, if she want to find out some shit, you give her whatever Wi-Fi access and get her some codes and let her go find out some shit. Because a black woman gonna find some shit out. Okay, a black woman gonna find some shit out. I don't care what it is, she gonna find it out. So I'm gonna get a real black woman as my vice president. What else?
Good Lord, you can't leave me behind. Yeah. Can I get a cabinet position? I want to be the Secretary of Defense. I want to blow some some shit up when people talk crazy. I got you. Hold on.
You know what, Telly, you can be my person of defense. Lola, right? She gonna be my PR person. I got you. Lola gonna be my PR person.
Well, shoot, who I'm gonna be?
You know what, Jimmy? You know what? You can be my other PR person. I'm gonna let you, because you can
let Jimmy be Secretary of State. He can deal with the foreign affairs.
Nah,
he can deal with the foreign affairs.
Talking crazy.
See, Jimmy will be the one to tell me that dude them over there talking crazy.
Foreign affairs.
So Jimmy gonna be my foreign affairs.
Yeah, because then Jimmy will come and tell me that country talking crazy. I'm gonna go blow their ass up. Boom, there you go. Ain't no more lip bubble.
I got you too. You gonna be the head of the CIA.
You know what? Damn. I'm a good talker when I have to, especially when people are being aggressive. I'm really good at getting them to understand where I'm coming from. So listen, that is one thing that I'm good at.
You gonna be my head of CIA, okay? You gonna be my.
That is one thing I can do. I'm good at that.
I need you to get to the bottom of some shit. We gonna investigate some shit, and I need you to get to the bottom of some shit.
I can turn somebody mad, like angry as hell at me, to turn into my best friend in like 20 minutes. That's something that I'm good at. I don't do it. I'm just saying I can do it.
Coach A, listen, when I need us to be nice, Coach A is my guy. I'm sending Coach A.
He's gonna be the spiritual guidance.
He gonna be the spiritual guys, because Coach A just gonna talk good to you. Coach A got you. So listen, that's my pitch. You put me in the White House, I get some results. We got any other issues?
Did we talk about the black and white?
We gonna get on that next.
Oh,
you didn't miss nothing. We're gonna get on that next.
But okay. I thought I missed something.
So actually, no, you ain't gonna miss nothing. So Teresa say, where am I? You know what? You're gonna be in charge of our holiday affairs. She gonna pardon our turkey, and the moment she pardon the turkey, she throwing on Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas" because you know.
Hey, Jody,
What's up, G?
you have to put all the women inside like something with FBI, CIA. That's
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
everyone.
I'm putting all the women inside of something. We gonna find out some shit that we ain't found out before. I need you. Hey, listen. If I put the right women in the right places, we gonna find out if Monica Lewinsky really gave Bill Clinton some head. I promise you that.
Hey, you know they finna kill us, right? If we get in office.
Yeah, everybody dying.
Don't do us like that.
They gonna assassinate everybody.
They're just mad because they don't want to see greatness in its true form. That's all that'd be. They just hate it. So listen, right? We're gonna hop to our last subject of the night, right? And this is one very near and dear to me. And after doing a little bit of research, it's a bit subject. We joke about it all the time. We talk about it. We laugh about it. But we're going to talk about a little bit of colorism because you know it is a thing, and especially in the Black community and even in the Latino community. I've seen if you've seen Sammy Sosa over the years, goddamn, that's all I'm gonna say to that. Goddamn,
I don't even recognize him,
bruh. So we're gonna talk about colorism and how it affects the black and Latino community because it affects both communities and you know a typical light skin versus dark skin and why we as people of color we need to do better. We absolutely need to do better. So Lola, what you got on our colorism subject? I thought it was just a black thing until I watched some more videos and found out it's in the Latin community just as hard as it is in the Black community.
Everywhere.
Yes. Being an Afro Latina, I experienced it a lot. Mainly because on one side of my family I am the darkest. On my other side I'm the lightest. So I think it does put people in a weird predicament when you are in the middle because you're not enough for either side sometimes. You do run into that a lot. You also find yourself defending the other side too. So there's times where there's comments that are made that are derogatory and I got to go in on CC them, you know, and I got to let them know, like at the end of the day, don't play. And then, it's disheartening that we still experience it to this day when really Black comes in all kind of shades and also all kind of ethnicities. So being Black doesn't mean you are African American. It means that you could be from the Caribbean, that you can be from, you know, different countries and still Black. So it is disheartening. It also, to me, it puts me in a bind sometimes too because we come in so many shades. Like when people use the N-word, I be having to do my background. I will go in about I really don't even like the word at all. So sometimes when people use it, I'm like, look, let me check. And that's not fair either, right? Because it's not fair to somebody what they are, but it's like, ooh. So yeah, so those are some of my points on colorism.
All right. Hey, that's a good point. Telly, what you got for us, big dog?
Look here, man. Let me tell you something. In my family, we got the dark skin, we got light skin, we got all sorts of shades in between, whatever. Thing is, man, you light skinned people do some shit to make me shake my head, man. I don't be knowing about y'all sometimes. I gotta shake my head like, wait a minute, you know. But the thing is, y'all some of the coolest people too. So that was like, I love light skin, I love dark skin. It ain't no difference because at the end of the day, when they come for us, they don't care what shade we are. We all niggas. And I'm sorry for using the word, Lola, but I gotta say it. I can't stand that shit, the N word. Say nigga, shit. There's a lot of N words out here, nice. You can say Negro. I don't care. I know I hate it too. I try not to use it in mixed company. I try to educate. I don't even use it around my kids. You know, I don't even use it around my kids because I don't want my kids, you know, growing up using it and stuff. I'm trying to exterminate, but I got a cousin. That's all he say every other sentence, and I just be looking, and I can't stop him. And I'm like, yeah, talking about Jay. And I'm like, good Lord, man, do you have to keep saying it? He even call white people nigga. He like, nigga, I'm like, that ain't no nigga. You know, like, come on, man. Like, but still, but he like, dang, dog, you just, it's ingrained in him. But, you know, it is crazy. I do see people, especially in our community, treat people, you know, dark people treating light-skinned people bad, light-skinned people, you know, hating on black folks. You know, it was when I was coming up, you know, we always say, man, you can't, two light-skinned people can't date each other because they'll be arguing about who the prettiest, you know, shit like that. And oh, for real, man, it was crazy. And, you know, being a darker person, you know, certain guys went after just light-skinned women because they couldn't date dark-skinned women because two black people and all. It's just so much crazy stuff out here in this world and in the community that this shit is stupid. It shouldn't matter, but it's a reality that, you know, it matters. I can't speak for the Latino community, although I dabble in the Latino community. Love my Puerto Ricans, number ones on my list. You know, I call Puerto Rico the motherland. You know, I want to visit Puerto Rico and stuff like that. I love my Latinos and Latinas. They're some cool people. You know, but I can't speak on, I didn't know they had that problem. Shit, they all lied to me. Shit, so I didn't know they had, you know,
a
colorism issue.
Oh no, they definitely do. Like they make it a whole point to stay out of the sun. They are
damn. They vampires.
They bleaching, bro. They bleach their skin. Like I said, if you seen Sammy Sosa when he was having them home runs versus what he looks like now, it's just like Tyler said, something is so we saw in children embedded in us, and it is a more of a serious conversation because, like, you would be amazed on the perception I get for being light skinned, right? Like there is a serious perception. It's like, oh, you light skinned, you soft, and I'm just like, let me get this straight. So because the color of my skin, you don't think I'll slap the shit out of you? Is that what you tell me? All right, cool. I tell you what, you more than welcome to fuck around and find out that that's what you want to do and that's the life you live in. But it is something that I've experienced, and it is an annoying ass thing that light-skinned dudes are more prone to be undercover gay than a dark-skinned dude. Like, that is a thing that is in this situation. And I had a chick one time straight up tell me, she's like, oh, well, the fact that, you know, you use 2 body washes kind of concerns me. You might be undercover gay. And I'm like, bitch, what? So let me get this straight. I can't use my Dove soap to get the funk of the day because I went to work and the gym. So I got to hit myself with the Dove soap to get that hardcore dirt. But you got to follow it up with the Bath and Body Works so you can smell good. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I can't smell good. But it's like, so because I use 2 body washes, I'm suspect gay? Like, make that make sense. It's like you that far off in your colorism issue that you think that because my skin tone is a fair skin tone and I like to feel good and take care of myself, I'm gay? Like, come on. Like, that's something we got to start doing better in our own community because we do it. Because I heard one time say, I don't date dark skinned niggas because they more likely to be abusive. And I'm like, wait, what?
I know, right? I've heard that one before, and I'm looking like, I ain't never laid my hands on nobody.
Well, my father's Native American and black and Spanish, so he's a mix. But the thing is that man, I think he would consider himself black more than anything, even though my grandma's 100% Indian. But the thing is he said he will never date a black woman. He's only dated white women my whole entire life. And he said black women are too aggressive and they want to be the man in the relationship, and that's not going to happen.
Man, look.
No, we ain't doing that. That's what we ain't gonna do on Beyonce's internet. We're not doing this on Beyonce's internet.
Hey, I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him bury himself on that one. I ain't trying to tell that. Oh, you, hey, nigga, you said that.
Yeah, that's not true. I said
we
black
ain't doing
women
on
just
Beyonce internet.
Oh my God.
Listen, I was in a situation and we was at a little outing, and one of the black dudes, right, was like, I don't date black women because they loud and ghetto. And like three of the other dudes looked, and we hit one of these right here. Cause like, ooh, these motherfuckers about to go in on you. And we just all started to, hey, exit stage left because we ain't got that. I don't condone this nigga's comments at all. That ain't how I feel. Not one bit. So we gonna let him bury himself. But it is. We've been historically conditioned, right, to look at lighter skinned people as privilege. And I've had somebody straight up tell me it's like, you have light skin privilege. And I'm like, explain to me what light skin privilege is, because I've always felt like if I ever got pulled over in the cops, right, the cop's not going to look at me and say, oh, he's light-skinned, he's less of a threat. No, I'm just as much of a threat. Like, if you get me and Kodak Black in the same car, they're not going to look at me any less niggerish than Kodak. No, it's two niggas in the car.
We can't overlook that in some spaces, some people feel more comfortable with people who are blonde. Like, we can't just act like that's not the case. And I'll tell you a perfect example. I've worked at a job where somehow this topic about, I think I went to a protest or something, I don't remember, and somebody asked me at work, but you're not black. And I had a let me explain something to you very well. Not only am I black, I'm very pro-black, my children are black, and don't ever get it confused, but you're Puerto Rican. See, let's explain something here. Ethnicity, that's like telling Jamaican that they're not black because they're Jamaican. Like, do you see how that correlation doesn't go together? It doesn't go together. But all this time, she was under the impression that I was Puerto Rican and I wasn't black. And you can see the paradigm shift when I identified myself as black. Now all of a sudden, you stand offish or whatever the case may be. So I've seen that in the workplace where if you look a certain way, you do get different privileges, especially in the workplace. When it comes down to the police, we all fair game. We know that. That's just the honest truth based off statistics. But I think in workplaces and in academics and a lot of things, being fair-skinned does work as a privilege sometimes.
And I won't disagree with you, because at the end of the day, I can't tell you your experience from my experience. I can't tell you my experience from Telly's experience. I can't tell you what your experience is. I just know my experience. I have never, in my experiences, knowingly benefited from being light-skinned versus being dark-skinned. Like, I got cousins that's dark-skinned, and we done all got into the same shit. When I got arrested, they didn't say, hey, we're not going to arrest the light-skinned nigga. No, all three of y'all going to jail. It was three different shades. All three of us got sent to jail. Like, they didn't care that I was light-skinned. But I have been.
And it's even your voice, the way you talk to, it sometimes it just depends on, like, if someone's from the streets, the hood with the street vocabulary versus someone who is black and that can speak more proper. And even though the proper person could be wrong, just because she's a little louder, he's a little louder, his way he answers is a little bit more aggressive or whatever, they're going to take that other person's side over that person, even though they're right, just because of the way they speak.
Do you know, that is a good point. I've said it to people, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get pulled over by the cops and you got one person that talks like Bootsy and the other person that talks like Carlton from Fresh Prince, who you think they siding with here, bruh? I'm just saying, I don't think they're gonna see skin color. They're just gonna look at how you look in your demeanor. So, like I said, I have never knowingly been a benefactor of what some people call light skin privilege. You know what I'm saying? But I've always felt like I have always dealt with some type of colorism between my peoples and even within, you know what I'm saying, my own family. Because I've had family members be like, "Oh, you probably don't fuck with us like that for real," and I'll be like, "Why do you think I don't fuck with you?" And it's just like, "Oh, you know, you fuck with your this that third person," and I'm just like, "Yeah, nigga, because they fuck with me." Like, are you trying to indicate that I'm not rocking with you as my cousin because you're dark skinned? Like, bother. Like, nigga, we family. So it's just like, but you know what, though? That's something that's been embedded in their head. So I had to break that thing. Like, look, if you start to come around, you know what I'm saying? Me and you can hang out. Like, it's very simple in that. So you do, I have dealt with that with family and just friends. You have friends that say that they felt some type of way because, oh, you didn't fuck with us. And I'm like, do you think like light skinned dudes just click up and be like, we're not fucking with any dark skinned man? Like, that's not what we do. Like, we don't have a light skinned committee. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll be the first one to crack a joke about light skin and dark skin because I tell a motherfucker quick, by the powers of Shamar Moore and Terrence Howard invested in me. You know what I'm saying? Those the light skinned brothers, you know? I was like, look, don't make me get my Michael Ealy on. Like, that's what we do. We crack jokes. But like, I never take that shit serious. And I think that there's a lot of people that do take it seriously. And I've seen a lot of examples of people who take colorism to a whole nother level. Because it's like, I've seen a bitch post. I seen this shit one time, right? And I don't give my fuckboy cousin much credit, but I will say this. I can guarantee you when his bitch ass said he fucked the chick, that's exactly what he did. He smashed the chick. So I used to have this one chick, and I won't say no name. She was on my Facebook, and she posted a status one day, right? And she said, dark-skinned men deserve steak and potatoes when they get home. Light-skinned niggas get a Lunchable and half a Capri Sun, right? And I'm just like, damn. We don't even get a real meal because of the color of our skin. So I politely posted, right, on her page. I'm like, hey, were you feeling that same way when you was fucking my cousin Otis, who's like yellow as shit? You took him to Outback and paid for his meal. So you just not cooking for light-skinned niggas, but you'll buy them dinner, right? And she said I was lame and proceeded to delete my comment. So I made a post and I tagged her on it. I'm like, wait, no, I wasn't done saying what I had to say. Since dark-skinned niggas deserve steak, you talking about the same dark-skinned baby daddy that whooped your ass and put you in the hospital, right? That dark-skinned nigga, right? That's the one that deserves steak. And not my cousin that gave you 2 straight cum loads to the face. Damn, he can shoot cum in your face, but he can't get a steak. He only get a Capri Sun and a Lunchable. Damn, girl, that's messed up. Your priorities are fucked up. You need to get it together. But I've dealt with colorism within dating. I have chicks tell me all the time, like, oh, you might be gay because you light skinned. What? Like, a bitch told me, she's like, oh, well, damn, you like candles. You know, you like name brand sheets. And I'm just like, so I'm gay because I like nice shit? No, bitch, I'm just bougie. Obviously, you red flag. Get the fuck out of my house. If you can't appreciate some polo sheets and a Bath and Body Works candle, you're not good enough for me. But that has nothing to do with me being light skinned.
You're telling me she didn't want to just slide in there? You're clean. I would have just been like diving in.
Bro, hold on, bro. Listen, she was talking, but she talked shit about the Christmas candle. Right?
Oh,
she
man.
Shit. This smell good. And then she disrespected the mahogany tea, bruh. She disrespected the mahogany tea, bruh. I'm like, you gotta go. But like, bruh, I can't have none of that because I'm light skinned. Like, this shit is just crazy to me. So I'm wondering, like, have any of y'all ever dealt with any colorism while y'all dated somebody? Has anybody ever characterized you when you were dating them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my biggest pet peeve is I want you to have my baby so my baby can have pretty hair or pretty right there. You hate yourself and I need you to step away, sir. I need you to step away. I need you to back it up. that's one of my, like, and I've gotten that throughout my life on at least 20 occasions by dudes who have never even smelled my neck. Okay, and it just makes me go, ugh, I want to throw up. You're making me want to throw up right now. That you think like that. And I grew up with my predominantly darker family. So everybody in my family is darker than me. I'm talking about darker than me. So that's all I knew. Like, the darker the kids were, that's who got praised. Oh my God, look at his chocolate skin. You know, so all my life, that's all I knew was to love my skin and I always wished I was darker because all my family, that's all they praised. And here I was, this little light-skinned one. And it's like, so when I hear people who say comments like that, just makes my ass itch. It just, I hate y'all. Don't say that to nobody. It's stupid.
What about you?
Mine was more when I was with my family or, with certain people on my, my black side or whatever. I got a lot of, they would more make fun of me because I spoke more proper English or the way I dressed. They would have comments on certain things because I didn't sag my pants or, wear certain clothes and, or talk a certain way. And they're like, and then they would get together and start laughing. They would laugh at me and my brother because of the way we talked or how we dressed because we didn't dress like we were from the hood. Mind you, I'm from Cleveland, so they.
I got a question. Did they expect you really to sag your pants? You a girl. You're not supposed to sag your. Girls in Cleveland sag their pants.
Yes, like they would wear. Back then, they would they were on their TLC shit. So they expected me to wear the oversized overalls and my Fila pants with my Tommy Hilfiger underwear, and I didn't dress like that.
Huh.
And so they would, so when I wore a pair of leggings or, a pair of just regular jeans and a t-shirt or whatever shirt I liked at that time, they would have something to say. They're like, oh my God, do you see her fucking pants? They would always make fun of me.
That's real. Telly, you haven't been colorism discriminated against while you dating?
You know what? I don't think while I'm dating. I mean, sometimes I, meet a chick's family. She's white, the chick. The family's white, and they had preconceived notions about me when they found out I was black, and then later on they were like, then they'll tell me, like, I thought, that maybe you were this way, but I see you're really cool and all this and all that. And I used to look at them like, what the fuck you thought I was going to do? Just bust in, grab the Hennessy or something. And I'm like, and in the community, in our community, I used to, like Tanya, I used to get made fun of for the way I spoke. And, I was proper. And, the music I listened to, I listen to all sorts of music. So I listen to rock, alternative, as well as rap and R&B. And people used to always be like, oh my God, you're the blackest white dude I know, or the whitest black dude that I know. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? Even to this day, it's like, dude, I like what I like. They like, did you really grow up on the south side of Chicago? Yeah. The fuck you think I'm supposed to be out here guns a blazing and all this other stuff? Like, dude, like, relax. I'm like, this is who I am. You got this preconceived notion of what it is to be black. Even black people call in question my blackness. And I'm like, look, man, I don't ride with every issue because I look at the whole thing and I'm like, that dude was tripping. Oh, you don't like, you going against your own? No, he was tripping. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So I can't ride with him simply because he black. And I'm like, he wrong. You know, it's like it's not a black thing. It's just he wrong, right or wrong. So I've experienced it, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be
You know
me.
what's
I'm gonna
really
do
sad?
me.
We would never have this situation if it wasn't started in the first place. It wouldn't have been a thing. But everybody made it a thing, and now we're stuck having to deal with stupid situations when there's 10,000 more things to seriously deal with, and I feel that that is just pure ignorance, and that's just immaturity, and people that just are not thinkers. You know, they don't think for themselves. They go off of how other people think and how other people feel. You know, when you can't think for yourself and just, you know, just take your own instincts in your own brain and be like, okay, and wait to know somebody and to figure out who a person is before you judge them. You know, so many people, I mean, and that's an issue that I had before too. It's like, oh, don't like her because da 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 da. There was people that didn't know me, and they were like, um, someone said, oh, I heard you don't like black people. And I said, oh, I don't like black people. I said, huh. And the one girl's like, yeah, the other girl on the other side of the hall said she wanted me to ask you a question. And I said, well, what? I didn't get mad. And she goes, I said, what is it? And she goes, well, if you don't like black people, she said that she saw you in a car with a black man. And I said, me in a car with a black man? I was in a car with a black. I don't have anybody to hang out with. And I'm saying this in my head. And I said, well, that's good for her. And I said, I just want to let you know that I am black. So I'm confused. And she's like, well, we thought you were Puerto Rican. I said, and if I am? So you guys are talking shit that you don't even know, then why wouldn't you, like, why would you do that? Like, you don't even know me. And this goes on at work where the girls will sit there and kibitz about me and talk about me. I said, you guys like me that much that I'm a whole topic conversation at work. That's sweet. I said, keep up the good work. And I just stopped the conversation. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel and what you think or what you see. You guys made that up all to yourself. I never said nothing about not liking black people. You didn't even know who I was to even make that judgment. You went off of somebody else's comment because they didn't like me because of who they thought I was. So everybody stopped talking, didn't talk to me because of one person that somebody said. Because I didn't like black people and y'all didn't even know what kind of race I was.
But like, why do people think that Puerto Rican and black people is so different? Like, we're not.
We're the same.
We damn. The only difference between Puerto Ricans is they speak Spanish. Like,
they bilingual, yeah.
Have you ever seen have you ever seen pictures of like old school Puerto Ricans? They look like niggas.
There's a whole
It's because they're descended from Africans, Jody. That's why they dropped the slaves off at first.
There's a whole city in Puerto Rico with nothing but Africans.
Like, bro, it's just crazy. But that's awesome, true points. But I think that in my lifetime, I didn't start experiencing colorism until I got older. And I can really start to see some of the preconceived notions of what you are because of your skin tone. And I did notice something growing up, right? That for me, when I started dating, right, I noticed that I had, right, and I know people are gonna tell me I'm crazy, right? But I'm gonna tell you this is my truth. You don't gotta agree with my truth, but this is my truth. I had a huge thing for dark-skinned women, right? And I couldn't understand it. And it's like it was so opposite of all my homeboys. But like, we're in the E-board, we're in the club, and I always like you can see a group of women, and trust me, you see the light-skinned chick and she be like, oh, she fine, yeah, she cute. But nigga, did you see the chocolate one over there? So I was like, why does my mind, right? Telling you laughing, look, I'm telling you this is real shit, right? Like, why don't
because I'm the opposite.
Listen, why am I looking at dark-skinned women all the time? I found out because dark-skinned women were more likely to talk to me than they were another dark-skinned dude, right? Because dark-skinned women have been fucked with about being dark-skinned, so they want their kids to be the light as possible. So dark-skinned women would give me way more chances than a light-skinned chick was, because light-skinned chicks were fucked with for being light skinned, so they wanted their kids dark skinned. And I know
Do you see what people's brains are? Oh my
but it's true as shit, because it's like I've gotten more hate from women my color or lighter. Every light skinned chick I know always has a thing for dark skinned dudes. But it's like, why do you never have a thing for light skinned dudes? Like, this shit is weird to me, right? It's like you literally are yellow as shit. You literally are mixed. Like, girl, you are black and white. You're black and Puerto Rican. You're mixed. Okay, but on the end of the day, you're black, and you can't see no other man but a dark skinned man, and it's because it's like they subconsciously want their kids to be what they weren't because they were picked on or fucked with while they were in school, so or younger, and it's like it's a whole thing. So it's just like I'm not crazy when I say that. So a dark skinned women would holler at me and try to talk to me for the most part because I was light skinned. They would give me the time of day because I was light skinned. And
that's
weird.
That's funny. She, like, even for me, like, here's the other part is when you have more than one nationality, or you're, that's dominant on both sides. It's like, well, what side do you, what do you consider yourself? Can I consider myself one or the other? I can't. I can't do
it. In the words of white people, if you got one drop of black blood in you,
I'm black. Exactly, I'm black. It is what it is.
People be killing me, be like, "Oh, I'm black, Irish, Puerto Rican, Colombian. I heard black, so you just black to me." Like, I don't understand. Like, that's what the conversation is, and that simplifies it. Stop trying to be 20 races. Once you enter the black in there, you black. That's all it is. You black.
Well, that's, you know what? And then even when I was at work and we had to do the COVID test, and I'm like, well, I'm biracial. They're like, with what? And I said black, white, and they're like, all right, just put black. Like, bitch, how do you know I want to be black?
Check other.
Like, but they automatically just told me to put black. Like, okay, all right.
Remember when we did like standardized testing in school and you had to put your race?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you never heard of the FCAT? Bro, I always used to put Puerto Rican on mine.
You never had to take a test at the end of the year and then you had to like do the little bubbles?
A standardized test.
The standardized test? You never
didn't have that on our standardized test up here. We just had standardized tests.
Oh, we had it here. They made you fill in a bubble. What's your race?
Man, we had them in middle school all the way to high school.
What's your race, gender, everything. So tell me, you said you got a natural attraction to like lighter women?
Dude, here's the thing, man. That was this perception about me, even in my family, like, oh, you only like white women. What are you talking about? I grew up on the south side of Chicago. 85% of my dating life is black. It's like when I moved out of Chicago, and got into a more diverse area, it allowed me to experience other cultures. It's like, dude, I grew up in Chicago, so I was stuck on the island eating coconuts all my life. Now I'm out here. I got strawberries, bananas. I'm finna taste the rainbow, baby. Like I'm finna be out here. Like I'm not confined to just one. I love them all. Women are women. Black, white, Puerto Rican. Women are women. People are people. But it was this conceived notion like, oh, you only date white women. I'm like, motherfucker, that's all I live around. That's it. I'm like, it ain't, you want me to go to the projects and grab somebody? I'm like, no. I got standards, I mean, nothing wrong with people that live in the project, but the majority of the time, it is what it is.
All I've said is, right, me personally, I grew up and I don't have a preference anymore. I love who loved me. That's what I was told. When somebody told me, hey, the best thing to do for yourself is love who love me. So ladies, I don't discriminate on skin tone, color. I like dark areolas. I like light areolas. I like big ones. I like small ones. Like, I don't care. Y'all know my type. Thick, tattooed, and a little toxic. Ain't no skin tone in that for me. I gives a damn. I surely don't. Listen, light skinned chicks have their benefits and dark skinned chicks have their benefits. I'm not gonna talk about the benefits. If you really want to know, I tell you. It might sound stupid as shit, but hey, it is what it is. But
I will tell you though, they taste different. I know that much. I can tell you they taste different. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true. That's true. Telly, listen, I thought maybe I was bugging, but you 100% right.
They taste different.
You 100% right. He not lying, y'all. He not lying. Okay, there's a huge difference between like dark skin pussy and light skin pussy.
Hey man, I was just talking about kissing on the neck. Why we go there?
Oh shit.
No. I'm like dark skin chicks taste like salt. I'm just saying they salt.
That's the secret.
Listen, but since you brought that up, you're right. It do taste different down there.
It tastes different.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna,
Dark skin pussy got a salty seasoning smell. That's what I'm talking about when I say like the season. It tastes different.
Must be the dish. I don't know.
So I'm throwing y'all away. Y'all going in the garden.
Why are you throwing us away? Because
we speaking the truth.
We live in our truth because we don't discriminate.
I wish I could comment, but I've never had either one, so I don't know. So I can't comment. But I want to defend my sis.
Lola, I'll be the first one to tell you, you don't know what you're missing. Okay? You don't know what you're missing. All right?
Oh, poor girl. Oh my God.
Listen,
why you do that to her?
I'm just saying, anybody in this world, if you ain't never ate some good pussy, you don't know what you're missing. That's all I'm saying. It'll change your life. It will change your life. You don't know what you're missing. That's all I'm saying.
I got my headphones on.
Oh, your kid. Oh, the kiddos up. My bad.
Nah, they upstairs. But listen, Lord have mercy.
All I'm saying is this, right? All I'm saying is this. When you're dealing with dark skinned chicks, and I say this because it's real talk, so we're allowed to be real. There is something about like the vagina area when it has that dark, and then like you have the pink, bruh. That shit is amazing, especially when it's dark and you can still see it. It's like the promised land calling you, like bruh. It's like promised land calling you, bruh. Listen. Talking about standing Facebook.
I'm at a loss for words.
Listen, it's real shit.
Ain't lying. It tastes different.
It's real shit.
It's a difference.
It's real shit. And then when you get like the light skin ones, how the pink just blends in, right? But it's still
it's true.
It is.
The Filipinos ain't. Hey, the Filipinos is a whole different taste too, man. Trust me.
Amazing.
I told you, man. I done taste the rainbow, baby. I'm telling
you. From skin color to nationality, it is different, right? Especially when you get you some Puerto Rican and she starts and you doing it good and she start doing that little grinding thing on your face and she starts saying, "Oh, pop."
That's it. Yeah. The poppy is what get me.
Get down.
You say pop me, boom, I came.
Out of there.
That's it. Boom, I'm gone.
Every time. Done.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Listen, done for. So that's what I ain't got no colorism. I might crack joke people, but there's no colorism inside of me. I think that I love all my black people and Puerto Ricans and Spanish people, no matter your skin color. I say be true to yourself and live your life and be happy in the skin that you in, bruh. Because everybody has some type of specialness to them. Be happy with the skin that you in. And people, if you are more than two races and one of them is black, you are a black person. Okay, you
still got her head up.
And on that note, we're done for this Friday.
Done for the night.
Wait, I got a question.
And we have an answer.
Question. Do you think that that more fit people get more benefits than bigger people?
Yeah, it's called pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
privilege. Yeah, it even works for men. You know, men that's like muscular, look nice. They get treated differently from the chubby boys, and you know.
I will say this as a testament, and I'm gonna fuck myself up by saying this. For some reason, right? Women put up with a lot more of my bullshit than they should have. I'm like, you only putting up with my bullshit because I look good and I got good dick. Because if I didn't look good, you would have been kicked my ass to the curb. But you done gave me 8 chances. I know you done gave me 8 chances because all your friends hate my ass. Okay, so you done gave me way more chances than you should have. Girl, you need to cut my ass loose. I'm toxic. Okay, have you not seen my podcast? I'm toxic. Cut my ass loose.
Jodi be sick of his own shit.
I was, bro. I was sick. Like, girl, I'm tired of you forgiving me. How the hell?
I don't know. I'm a chunky girl, and
you are not. You not.
That's a lie.
Girl.
That's a lie.
I don't know who you asking. You not.
I buy my clothes from Torrid. I'm a size 16.
That's perfect. That's
okay.
The perfect
I'm
size.
a big girl.
That's the perfect size. That ain't chunky.
You got to see how we look at it, okay? We got to see how we look at it. Eli Manning wore 16 in college. You a size 16, shit, that works for me. Like, we don't. That's all we got. There's nothing wrong with the size 16. Like, there's nothing wrong.
But
there's nothing wrong with a size 22.
So, yeah, I agree. I am trying to lose weight, but I'm all right in my size. But I have homegirls that are slimmer than me, and there's definitely a difference. And I think I'm cute. I think I'm all right, but there's a difference when you're out and about with your slimmer friends than when you are the chunky one.
Well, to me, I think that men I'm noticing that men like more thicker chicks than more thin chicks, or chicks that are more on the thick side. And
especially
even the
around this
smaller
time.
Even the more fit, smaller men that you would think that would like smaller women, I'm thinking they look it. Even men that you would think that wouldn't even like even again colored women, they'll be all their heads are spinning. Just look at her ass, like quick.
Right.
Oh, look at those thighs.
Listen, don't y'all ever feel so conscious about your size, especially I'm telling you right now from the skinny community, I like thin blankets and thick women because it's cold outside and I like my air conditioning down low. Okay, I want penguins sliding across my fucking dresser at night. That's why I put the motherfucker down to like 65 and turn like 8 fans on. There is nothing wrong with a size 16. That means 16. That means you about to be warm. You hear me?
Shit. That means you can cook. Fuck what you talking about.
Right. If she is, most big girls can cook, so bitch, we both can eat. And you need listen, big girls need a skinny nigga because when you gotta open them thighs up, baby, I'm skinny and I'm sliding right in between. I'm like a buck right in that mug. Like, what you talking about? Don't nobody care about your size 16.
Oh my God.
Have you ever had a man look at you? I
understand where you're coming from because I've been there. Like, I've done that. Like, where you feel a little kind of weird or out of place just because those women, I mean, just a little bit, your brain kind of works a little weird because you got girls that are way smaller than you and you feel, and as a woman, you just feel a little off.
Yeah, and I know that there's a space for my body type. I definitely know. I don't go without anything, I understand that there's a space for me, but I really do feel that overall, even guys who dibble and dabble with bigger girls, I think that I think usually there's one that guys will do both, right? Like they'll do a big girl and a skinny girl. But if they have to choose, they would usually choose a more fit girl overall.
Not this
at
guy.
the end of the day.
I like that skinny shit. That shit looks sick.
You fucking with the wrong one.
Wrong guys.
I'm good. Y'all know I got a roster. I'm good, but I'm just saying, you look at interaction.
Logan, you messing with the wrong ones because skinny girls got little purses, and I need you to sneak this food in this movie theater for the both of us. So
right, for real,
girl, and bring your thick ass and your big purse because we putting these Chick-fil-A burgers in this goddamn purse. Stop playing with me because I don't want to pay for this movie food. You need to start messing with the right ones because there's a market out there, baby.
So many dudes, man. Man, I'm 6'3", 330. I don't need no skinny chick. I need a bigger chick so I can lay on top of you and feel comfortable. Man, yeah. Like, man, they say more cushion for the pushing. I feel like a jacuzzi, like a water bed, baby. I'm like, move around. Shit, if I can't body slam you, man, shit, I gotta wrestle, man. Let's wrestle.
Hey, man. And just because I'm a little dude, don't mean you can't ride my face, baby. Come on and bring your. You know what?
I don't know about that, man. I tried that extreme sport,
Telly,
man. I almost died.
If I die, I die. Imagine
I
being
can't die,
at my
man,
funeral.
like that.
Imagine
what
being
would my
at my
mama
funeral.
say?
People talking about, yo, why did Jodi die? Because some thick bitch was riding her face. Y'all better high five my black ass in that casket. Show me some love. I died going out doing what I love. Like, I don't understand. I got insurance. I give you 3 taps. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get up, then that's just my fault. You know what I'm saying? I should have communicated better. Communication is
He said 3 taps.
The 3 taps. Communication is the key. It don't mean nothing. Some of the best pussy I had was under a fupa. Like, I gives a damn. I really do.
Like, dude, you know what killed me, dude? I see, like, if you look at them NFL players, and there's some pretty big dudes, and they got these small ass women, and I'm like, dude, you big as hell. Why you got this small ass? Oh, I know you want to walk around the room with her. Man, I can do the same with a 200-pounder, 300. Walk around the room with you, throw you over my shoulder like a caveman. Don't give a damn, man. My back is a little good. Can't do 400 now. Used to, but I'm not as young as I used to. I had to cut it down, man. You know, shit, damn all that.
Listen, so don't ever
feel big game hunter.
Don't ever feel subconscious. Okay, because baby, us little niggas will shoot straight the fuck out our league. We don't care. Oh, you taller than me? You weigh more than me? I gives a damn.
For real, I used to be, dude. I used to be so rail thin, but I still go for them big girls, man. I'm telling you, man. You see some pictures back in the day. The bigger, the better, baby. I climb that mountain. I don't care. I dive right in with no fear. Like, girl,
so
I got something for you.
Is it just sex, or do you find these people attractive where you could possibly have a relationship with them?
No, it's
no. I find them attractive. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I don't see the size. The size is a plus.
The size is a plus.
Like, that's a part of the package.
When you say plus size, that plus mean that pussy is A plus. That's what plus
man,
size.
For real, man. Them big girls got some good.
Hey, listen,
man.
Especially when them thick ass chicks got on them ripped jeans, looking like a can of open biscuits. Girl, bring your fine thick ass here. I'm about to eat all the crescent rolls tonight.
Oh my god.
Listen, especially when they got the pants ripped up all the way to the thigh. Boy, you looking like an Nabisco can of biscuits, girl, and I'm ready to eat something. But listen, that's all the time.
Where did this conversation go?
You started it.
Y'all started it. I didn't start it. That wasn't. Hey, that wasn't me. That was Jodi. or
well, it was a good conversation. It was a good conversation. I can't read the comments. I'll have to read them in a minute just to see.
That's all right.
Yep, that's our show, folks.
That's our show, folks. The CEO speak. Listen, we want to appreciate Miss Lola and Miss Tanya for coming out tonight and hanging out with the gang. Listen, and remember, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe to the page. Come holler at us Saturday. We're doing real talk. We're doing a family talk Saturday. Make sure you get on here and holler. Get on here and look up my boy B and his brother Tony Ultra's track Slide. My boy Brandon put down some hot bars. I'm with Coach A on this one. The only thing I was upset about is he didn't have more. He hit us with the Rod Wave bars, gave us a 2.5-minute fire ass song, and then left us. The remix better be longer. That's all I'm saying to that.
He leave us wanting. That's all.
Right. Left us wanting.
Hey, are we doing the Thursday show or is that Saturday?
Yeah. So listen. Me and Tanya and Telly, you more than welcome to join too. We are gonna do a show completely on conspiracy theories because we got some shit to say about this whole the poke, aka the vaccination. So we're doing a show Thursday at probably about around 8:00, and we're gonna talk about some of these conspiracy theories we got going on. So Telly, if you want to hop on. I know Jimbo, if you want to hop on. Lola, if you ain't busy, you want to hop on, you more than welcome to hop on. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about conspiracy theories. And
no, Thursday, dude. Thursday, that's the blacklist.
He can't.
Gotta watch my show. Me and my wife, that's our time.
Oh, okay. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all.
You're trying to get me killed.
I don't want you no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
Shit,
listen, Tanya, I thank you for coming. Lola, it's always a pleasure when you come.
Nice to meet you, Lola.
Thank you. Likewise.
And that's our show, folks. We will holler at y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. And Coach A.
Good night.
Coach A.
Coach A, got our baby coming. We want pictures first. Okay.
Yep, our baby.
We want pictures first. We want to see our nephew first. But other than that, that's our show. We'll holler at y'all next Tuesday, y'all.
Peace.
Ultra made this beat.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he want them. They couldn't do this shit, but Ultra can. Cause they too busy hitting niggas up with open hands. I'm about to pocket a parade, I'm talking 100 bands. My kids about to have kids, that's 100 grand. And I rain, but I still bring the thunder and lights, camera action. Say it if I want, then I might run it back. I ain't playing with the funk, niggas might handle that like it's something they don't want. Got the mic and the strap real close to me, niggas don't joke with me. Sing a note, then be blowing dick smoke chimneys. Dig a moat, make a fuck nigga float penny. Wise up, before you fuck around and go missing. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he want the vengeance, I slide. Anytime I'm fucking with the business, I slide. If it's keeping me from getting rich, I'ma slide. If it's by my people, by my kids, I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey,
I'ma slide on them. I'm not an Alabama fan, roll tide on them. Put a few in the clip and never hide on them. I'm outside on them, about to put the fire on them. Pride made you dead on them, and that's slim. You poking at my people, you end up missing a limb. I got shooters on the team that's shooting at any gym. If you're speaking on my kids, I'm turning to Eminem. Plus a God on my side, he like son, stand within. I'm like, God, I know you got him, but I swear I wanna sin. I feel like I need to slide if money ain't coming in. Touch my peace of mind, you never touch it again. Amen.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and